So this is it for beginner. For Orion, you can actually grid inside Orion. You can actually do your axis or whatever inside Orion. But I prefer to do them from AutoCAD before I import into Orion. It's very easy for me. I think it's the easiest way. It is the easiest thing to do. Because when you have complicated design, it becomes complicated to grid inside Orion. So this is the first thing you do when you want to work on your plan. This is a plan you want to work on. First of all, you grid this line, both for the vertical grid and then the horizontal grid. Now, let's start gridding. Let me use a construction line. Let me start gridding from this end. Just go from one end to the other. Now, I'm gridding, setting the vertical grids for all the walls. I grid every of the wall. Some might not be useful to me when I finally get inside Orion, but I choose to do all of them once so that I don't start gridding inside Orion. Now, if you see, we have gridded all the vertical walls here. Now, I'll go over to the horizontal walls. And grid them as well, just like I've done, line by line, so you don't miss any. Line by line, go from top to bottom or from bottom to top. Anyway, we'll do it for all the walls, because at the end of the day, when you get to Orion, all these intersection points, all this intersection between the x and the y axis, this will be insertion points for your column, beams, walls, slabs, whatever. So that is why we are gridding it. Now we have the grids. I'll choose to cut these things, trim them. For easy view, you want to be seeing everything I'm doing. Now these are my grids. On the x-axis, these are my grids on the y-axis. Now you have to make sure that your grid lines are under one layer, and that layer you're using for your grid should only be for your grid. Are you getting me now? So make sure the layer you use for your grid are not used any other way inside this building. So because of that, you either create a grid line, a layer, or you choose from the layers you have already that are not in use currently on this inside this drawing. So if I check, I have grid already. I created it before now, so I have grid already. So now if you click on this is grid. So you see that all these are under grid layer now, and then there's no other thing under grid layer within this building. You just have to make sure. Now if I click on this and go to the grid layer and put it off, now everything has gone and all these are here, showing that I don't have any other thing using grid layer here. So I should go back and put it on. Go back and put my grid on. Now it's on. So what is the next thing to do? The next thing to do is to save this file as a DXF file, because Orion only recognizes this DXF file. Orion doesn't recognize the DWG or any other AutoCAD format. So you go to your save as. Now you go to the folder you want to save your drawing. Anywhere you want to save it. Let me save on my desktop. Now let me call it Orion training 1. Now you go to the file type, you click on this arrow, then you choose, you can see DWG, DXF, then you make sure that you save in DXF format, and make sure that the version of the DXF you are saving is the same or lower version with your Orion. Now if you see, this is AutoCAD 2018 DXF. Now our Orion is Orion 18, or Orion is actually Orion 2018. So you make sure you either save as AutoCAD 2018 or AutoCAD 2013 or 10, like lower version, so that Orion 18 will be able to recognize it. If you save it in a higher version, Orion will not recognize it. So we'll use AutoCAD 2018 DXF format. Now we save. Now we have saved this now. So in my next video now, we'll go to Orion and will tell you how you will import this drawing into Orion and import the grids. Then we'll take it up from there. Make sure to subscribe to this page. I will make this Orion training very simple for a beginner. Within a week, you'll become an expert. As long as you have the necessary civil engineering knowledge, that is structural engineering knowledge of structural designs, this will just be very simple for you. See you on the next one.